Hi, my name is Mary Spender.
And you are watching Tuesday Talks.
And in this week's video, I'm going to give you a tour of my studio.
Tuesday Talks.
I have lived in this house for almost 3 years, and honestly, having this room has changed my life. And it's not massive, it's not soundproofed, it's not in any way anything other than just a spare room, but I've really made it a little creative hub, and I feel like I've done a lot with this room. But the reason for doing this video now is because I'm moving out of this house and I'm actually moving away from the city, which is very, very sad for me, but it's about time. And that is Bristol, where I've lived for 9 years. I came to university here and then just stuck around because it was a very inexpensive city to live back then. It's changed a lot, but it was very easy to be a full-time musician here, and it's also pretty great. I get a lot of questions from you guys wondering what I use to make my videos, how I do it, what rig I have, and this room kind of shows all that off. You know I have a fair few guitars, they're all in this room with me now. There are also a few other things which I think are kind of cool and kind of sweet. And if you're thinking of creating your own videos, maybe there are a few takeaways from this room that might inspire you to set up your own little studio. The first part of the studio I'm going to show you, it's not a very big studio, so we're going to whiz through this quite quickly, but behind me is my desk. Now, this started off as an editing area and just admin area where I'd answer emails, and it became the backdrop of Tuesday Talks. It's changed a lot. There are little Easter eggs in there that sort of show parts of my career, but I'll take you through that now. So the first thing I'll show you is my MacBook. This is where I've done most of my editing. It really changed my life having a fast computer back in 2016 when I really just wanted to get into filmmaking and YouTube. So this is still the same one and it's still pretty fast, still doing its job. These are my Yamaha Hs Fives speakers. I bought these in 2012, which is pretty miraculous. So 6 years later, they are going strong, and I've mixed every single video, every little cover. I've engineered a lot of music just using them, and they're still sounding great. I love the white cones, and I kind of came up with my own little DIY speaker stands because I didn't really have any room, so I just put them on some wooden blocks and some books. DIY, you know. Behind my MacBook, which can be a bit in the way, you will see bad cable management, but it's just how I roll. This is my Claret 4 Pre, which I'm very proud of. I love Focusrite. I've used them since day one, since the Scarlett 2i2, and yeah, they're just great preamps and again, pretty affordable for what I'm doing. I do need a cloud lifter for my SM7B though, to make those hot enough. So the next bit I'm going to show you is a little bit more of the set for Tuesday Talks. I kind of decorated it so it would be aesthetic, a little bit busy, little Easter eggs, as I mentioned earlier, to tell a story about my career in the background of the videos that I film in front of this. Lower level, I have a lot of stationery. I swear Sharpies are like the most useful thing in the entire world. Pritt Stick 2, I used to send out all my merch myself, so that came in very handy. This is my favourite microphone. It's the MV88 by Shure. Yes, I do work for them, but this was utter genius on their part. And I record every Tuesday Talks, every interview. Some of my live guitar as well in these videos is recorded all on this. I just plug it into my iPhone and the app is really versatile. That's my favourite mic. I always keep it on hand. There are some like little bits of paper just for to-do lists. Back here I have some really old iPods. I saved up so long just to get this, and now it doesn't do anything, but it's still pretty special. Then, of course, Gearhead University. I've still got this beer, this Toman Special that I don't know when I'm ever going to drink it. It's too pretty. I also recently just got my first Apple Watch, and I mainly just use this for fitness because I'm trying to get into that, you know? Down on my desk, obviously I have my laptop that is plugged into hard drives. I have hard drives over there, I have hard drives here, I have hard drives up there, and all in here too, just backing up everything, backup, always back up all your video footage. And then yeah, this was a little gift given to me at Christmas this year, and I just thought it was kind of funny, so I thought I'd put it in the background too. and my Sontronics. I've used it a lot in videos too. Notepad. I actually doodled on this recently just to go through all the stages of what it takes to write and record a song and then make a video of it and then upload it. Yeah, it's just a reminder of how much work goes into all this content. Behind me, you'll see some wall decoration. This is my board of music and this is my cycling map. This was a journey I did in 2015, cycling from John O'Groats to Land's End, and that's why I've got a little bicycle tattoo as well, because it was a trip I took by myself, 1,200 miles of cycling, and yeah, there's a video up on my YouTube channel from a few years back. I might link that below. But let me take you through this. I absolutely love NAMM, have to keep my badges. This was from my first year playing as a Vigier guitar artist, and this was this year with Shaw. That was the year that I met John Mayer, so kind of special. This is a little pickguard that I bought to replace my Pacifica 112, but never actually changed it, and it didn't fit anyway, it was the wrong size. Silly me. This is some lovely letters from fans, Rhiannon and Shayna, love you dearly, and this was some silly thing that we took at Cause and Effect's The Boss event. This was a recent addition. I just went to Paris and this luthier had this amazing little bit of artwork, so I took that. Birthday cards. My friend actually, look at that, that's my GV Rock. This was from years ago. I mapped out what I thought my YouTube covers would always look like, and they've changed a lot over the years too. A few other passes, a few CDs, a Bristol postcard, and a few other bits of, I don't know, just stuff. Although actually this is my most recent addition too. This is my Montreux Jazz Festival pass, and this was the pass that got me backstage to meet Gary Clark Jr. and Quincy Jones, which is another story for another day. So here's a close-up of the map. I've put little like masking tape bits on that, showing how many miles I did each day, and then it goes through the whole country. This was my old interface. I just keep it now just for portable recordings. Great interface, made a lot of music on that. Over here I have all my vinyl records. I have my guitar magazines, including the one that I featured on, yay! And my best friend's new book, Sean, very proud of you. Look at that. And I actually feature in this book, so you should Google this and go and buy a copy, because there are some very embarrassing pictures of me in there, but I'm very, very proud of Sean. This was a few years in the making and it's amazing. This was also from Shayna and Rhiannon. Beautiful piece of art. I actually want to get it framed properly, but it's always on show and it's been in a lot of my videos so far. Lighting, earphones, my work laptop for sure. Let's move on to the camera charging area, which is very inspired by Casey Neistat's way of organising his life. So yeah, total rip-off. Like many YouTubers, Casey Neistat is still kind of the goal. So this area, very camera-based, charged batteries, lens, other camera body. Obviously the camera I'm holding now would actually sit in there, camera, microphone, and the Joby tripod. Memory cards, always need a lot of them. And this guitar is my Tanglewood, which I use for songwriting. I always try and keep it near and to hand. This is a cycling poster, massive cycling fan from someone very special to me, so takes pride of place. This is my degree. Again, you can't see it because of the reflections, but I have a degree. Yay! That was a very expensive piece of paper in a very, very cheap frame. Up here, I have 3 posters from 3 artists that I supported back in the day: Sam Bradley, Bruno Major, and Blue Rose Code. Bruno Major is doing amazing things now, as are the other 2, but Bruno on Instagram, God, I love his stuff. Up here, my Katana Mini, obviously, I take that to hotel rooms. My KSM8, my live show mic, and then I've got my cameras here lined up. This one still works. This is a film camera I bought in Berlin, and then this was the body. This died on me last year. This was the body that I filmed John Mayer on, so it's kind of special, and that's why that's why I did that. What else? GoPro, MV88. These 2 are MV51s. This is going to be a lot of Shaw love now because I work for them and I'm a fangirl of their products. This is the Super 55 Pitch Black, which I've used in a few videos. Just a killer microphone. SM86, SM58, obviously. Lapel microphones, I plug these into my phone, actually. I'm using one right now. And then a VP83. Now, down here, it looks like a mess, but it's organized chaos, I promise. I've got batteries, my drone, more batteries, chargers, notepads, more charging, pedal power, and yeah, like a camera holder, another tripod, charging station. This is my guitar rig. I'm very proud of this. I am so excited about it. It's very easy to use. Everything is plugged in, although nothing is on right now because I'm powering the lights. This is it. Like, I've got my Rocker 15 Terra. I actually exchanged my orange Rocker 32 for this. It has everything that I loved about the 32, but it's vertical. Yeah, just really easy to use. I feel like because it's slightly off the ground too, obviously there's a speaker there and a speaker there, I can just hear it better in the room. So I just play more naturally. My acoustic amp from Hughes & Kettner, my Era 2. Amazing versatile amplifier. My little pedal board down here, you might recognize some of those pedals, and my bass amp there. We'll move on to guitars, but first, my pedals at the moment are really simple as always. This is the same setup as my tour. Recently I've just added the delay, the Wazacraft by Boss, because I'm writing a song at the moment. I'm just really excited about this whole setup. I always have a mic ready just so I can plug in and record demos or even just actual songs that you might actually be hearing soon. And then yeah, this radiator has been off since 2015. Do not worry, this is not me being an idiot. It is off, it's dormant. There is no need for any more heat in this room. That's a song I'm working on right now. Little Micro Crush orange amp, I love it. Take that in hotel rooms too. RC20XL, my chromatic tuner, compressor, a new loop pedal which I've been trying out by Boss, and still getting the hang of it because I'm so used to having dual pedals, but damn, that is a neat piece of kit. Canyon that's been lent to me by a friend of mine. My big spender, my signature pedal, yay! My Moa Echo Verb, and obviously the famous Omec Teleport. Then I have my two Ernie Ball amazing tremolo expression and ambient delay, and I just have them ready so that I can switch in and out while I'm writing. I'm writing a lot at the moment and I'm really excited to share some music with you. Okay, so guitars are over there, cases live up there. It's kind of a terrible organised mess. It is organised, things are easy to reach. I can pull out my suitcase, I can pull out my hard case or my camera stuff, my camera bags, but yeah, a lot of cases up there. It's kind of like a cubby hole of doom. My Ernie Ball St. Vincent Music Man is also living up there at the moment, out of sight, but just because it's such a valuable instrument to me, I was rampaging around the studio over this weekend recording, and I just wanted to put it safely away while I did that. But here are my guitars. I'll take you a bit closer. I've got my precision bass, my GV Rock, my Hepworth acoustic, and then my FG800M. I've got a little step up to that so I can reach everything, but yeah, you can't quite clearly see what is there, but it's all quite easy to get hold of. Lighting, my suitcase that I use a lot for traveling, lead bag, sports kit. It's terrifying. A little drone up there that just hangs out. Actually, that's another thing I haven't spoken about, but look, you can't really see it now, but it's a little balloon up there too. This bit here is my living area. I do keep my clothes in here, my record player, a fake plant because I travel a lot, so I can't have real plants, can't be trusted. A gin on the go, 820, Andrew Huang, you know what I mean. Passport, perfume. Basically, you need to be able to get out the country quickly and smell good. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my room tour. It's not really a studio, it's not super professional, but it has everything that I need currently, and I really just enjoy spending time in here. I really look forward to it in my evenings and my weekends, and I feel like I've achieved a lot because of having this room. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel, give this video a thumbs up and comment below. If you're feeling super generous, then head over to my Patreon page or my store. I have t-shirts and CDs for sale. But otherwise, I will see you next week because a giant moth has just wandered into this room. So I might not survive, but